What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. Today is a video in a series that I want to do if you're over 50 years old and you want to do some weight training. This is I'm 50 years old, so this is what I do on a typical shoulder day. So if you're over 50, stick around. Let's get into it. So today's shoulder day. I'm a little sick today, but we're still gonna work out. You know me, no days off. And I just like to keep it real with you guys. And first off, I want to shout out my people that I'm affiliated with: Bucked Up Supplements, Lock One In Apparel, Tough Wraps Apparel, and Tough Wrist Wrap, X Marshall, BJJ Jiu-Jitsu, rash guards, gis, anything related to martial arts. They have that there. I have a discount code there. And also a shout out to my Jiu-Jitsu Academy, Checkmat, out of Exeter, California. You guys are the best. And so let's get into the workout today. All right, guys. So what I usually do is, I guess you could call this a circuit. So what I do is 5-6 exercises, 10 seconds rest in between, hit another set. I'm shooting for 15 reps. Sometimes it's 20, sometimes it's 10. But I'm trying to get to failure or as close to it. And sometimes you just don't have enough weight. So on the next set, it's going to be less for sure. So without further ado, let's get into it here. Keep you guys waiting too long. And so just pick a weight you're comfortable with. First set's going to be a warm-up anyways. So shoot, I just grabbing the 10s here. It's just to stretch out. So I like to do lateral raises. So that's going to look like this. Dumbbell in each hand. Up here. Try to get to about a little bit lower than shoulder height. Try to keep it, you know, side raise. It's called side raise for a reason, because you're coming up on your sides. That's going to work up here in your shoulder. And if you get too high, you're going to start working your traps up here. So you kind of don't want that unless you want to work traps. I used to do that a lot, and I didn't even know what I was doing. But I was actually coming up here like this. And so I was doing a lot of traps. My traps were getting bigger. My shoulders were kind of okay. But, you know, if you want to isolate the shoulders, just come up here to about right here. So that's all it is on that. We're going to do like a few sets of each so I can show you guys. It won't make it a super long video. But here is your side raise, lateral side raise. And keep it up there about halfway, which looks like about this. I kind of angle it. Some people go directly on their side, come straight up like they're gonna fly away. That kind of works too, but it's all personal preference. For me, I can feel it more if I'm a little bit forward and a little bit angled. Just a little bit. Come up in here and do your shoot for 15. If it's too heavy, guys, just go lower. You know, we're older, no excuse. But you can build up your strength even if you're older. You might have to start out real light because it's been a while, most likely. You know, a lot of us were athletes at one time in high school and stuff like that, but kind of got away from it. I know I did, but I've always had that in my background, and it wasn't until recently, a couple years ago, after health issues, I got a video on that. Go back and look at that. That really inspired me to get back into this for myself, for my family. So anyways, side lateral raise. Look at yourself in the mirror. If you got a mirror, oh man, you can see what you're doing. You can see, sometimes I see that one of my arms is stronger than the other. It's not coming up evenly, like right there. I just kind of bent my elbow, and I really don't want to do that. I want to keep it as much as I can the same on both sides. But yeah, I can feel that. I can feel it up in the shoulders. So that's the first one. Do that, you know, I would say at least 4 sets, and like 1 warm-up set and then 4 working sets. If you want to do more, do more. You know, everybody's at a different thing. Hey, more, you know, it could be, most of the time it's a good thing. And overtrain, I don't know. I'm not a real believer in overtraining, so I don't think you really can. But anyways, move up in weight on your next set if you can. And they call that hypertrophy. And just keep tearing it down, man. Tear down the muscle and build it back up. So that's the first one. Excuse me, I got a little cold. That's the first one. Second one here, 10 to 15 seconds. What you want to do on that is, I guess the same dumbbell again, for example. So what you want to do is, after you do a set of the side raise, boom, you're done. You stop, you wait a few seconds. If you want to get that heart rate going and it becomes a circuit, a little bit of rest time in between, boom, you hit your next one. Come up for a front raise. So now you're isolating one arm at a time. Come up to about shoulder level. Keep your arm extended, and you'll feel it. You'll feel it right here up in your front shoulder. Just try to come up nice and easy with tension the whole time, on the way up and on the way down. Don't just drop the weight. Up, down, up, down. And get about 15 reps on each arm if you can. If you can't, maybe it's too heavy. If it's super easy, then, you know, raise up the weight, or if not, raise the weight on the next set. So that's the second shoulder exercise in this circuit, the front raise. Do that a little bit more, get you some different angles. You're up in here, do that. You'll feel it. You'll feel it in the shoulders. I feel it right now. So, and this is only a 10. With the shoulders, you know, you don't need to get super crazy heavy weight. You start using too much and you start using other muscles, that your back, your legs, and it's not really isolating, so you're kind of defeating the purpose. But that's the second one. Then you get your 10 to 15 second rest again. Right away hit the next exercise. So next one would be, we're gonna go with the what I usually do is the press. So this is the dumbbell press, and we're just pressing straight up, right up in here. Try not to use your legs, you know. Same deal. If it's too heavy, you know, lighten it up. And we're just pressing straight up, straight up. Military press, usually they call it. And we're just pressing, pressing. That's your press there. So that's your next exercise. That's number 3. Do that 10 to 15 reps. If it's too easy, up the weight. Same thing. So you're pressing. That's exercise 3. Shoulder press. Okay. Exercise 4 for the over 50 shoulder workout of mine would be the Arnold press. So same thing, start out with your shoulder press, but on the way down, let's start over. So press, rotate the arms, rotate the shoulder, press, in, out, press, in, out, press, in, out, press. That's your Arnold press. So you do that. Same thing, side view. Press, rotate in, rotate out, press. Rotate in, rotate out, press. Rotate in, out, press. In, out, press. Arnold presses. Shoulder, you can feel it. It's good for the rotator cuffs, I believe, or I used to have a lot of shoulder pain, and that kind of helped me stretch it out. So that's a good deal there. So So next exercise, guys, dumbbell again. Pretty much all dumbbell on this workout, but we're gonna do a front raise again, but this time we're gonna have our hands about hip width apart, and we're gonna come straight up, like if you're gonna touch your chin. You're picking this up right here, and you'll feel it in the shoulders. You don't wanna get them touching each other, because then you're working a tricep right here. You don't want to do that. You want to keep them out wide, and you want to pick them straight up, like if you're gonna touch your chin, and you'll feel it in the shoulder. Double check yourself in the mirror. It's again variation of the front raise, but it's with your hands wider. You could do this too on the easy bar. You just gotta like put your hands wider. I saw Rich Piana do this, and he keep your hands pretty wide like that, and you just pick it up to your chin. That's another way to do it. But yeah, you want to keep going. You want to keep moving in this workout, and that's how you get your aerobic part of it, and it's like you're doing cardio at the same time. So it's a good fat burner. That's why you kind of call it a circuit. But yeah, you're here 10 to 15 reps or until failure. And I prefer failure, but you got to have the right kind of weight, and you're not going to know until you try it. And then if you want, you know, write it down, keep a little journal, know how much weight you've been using, and go from there. If it's too light, up it. If it's too heavy, go down a little. But yeah, that's so you do your set of your front raise, boom, you're done. Come give yourself a good 10-15 seconds, and then go to the next exercise. And that's what we do. We just go in a circle. So after we do this exercise, what I do is I have a cable machine. So not everybody's gonna have this, but so one thing you could do that's not if you don't have a cable, you can get your dumbbell again. It's kind of like what we did in the beginning, where we did our standing lateral raise. Well, you could do seated, and that really isolates the shoulder too. So you're just a seated lateral raise, and that works really good. You know why? It works good because you're not using your legs at all, and because sometimes we'll do these and we're kind of using our legs to help us. It's kind of cheating. But yeah, if you don't have the cable, do the seated. The seated works really good. Same thing. Do a set on that. But if you do have a cable, all you do here, lower the cable to the bottom, get yourself a handle like this, put it on there. I like to hang on to the base here and keep my feet close to it, so I can isolate my shoulder. And you raise it, and you keep tension the whole time, and lower it. And again, about shoulder width, shoulder height, I mean. Up here, lower it slow. Up here, lower it slow. Every cable machine is different. You might have to put lighter weight. You might have to put heavier, depending on the tension of your cables. So, I mean, weight doesn't really matter on this too much. It's all about working the muscle, filling it up with blood, and getting that time under tension. Up, down, up, down. Tension the whole time. And then you just switch arms. Do the other side. Time under tension. Same deal. Really good exercise right here, isolating the shoulder. So that's the other exercise I put in there at the end. Other than that, that's pretty much all I do on a shoulder day. There's some other ones I can do if I get tired of doing these. You know, I'll switch it around. You can go change the order if you want. Whatever it takes to get you in there, working out, warmed up. Take your pre-workout. I usually take mine like 30 minutes before I start working out. I've been using Mother Bucker from Bucked Up, buckedup.com. Don't forget to use my discount code, DaddyRooster88, and you will get 20% off on that. That's a really good code. But yeah, just because you're 50 years old or older Doesn't mean you can't get in shape. You know, we all need to be in shape, man. I mean, just for yourself, for your confidence, for your family. You don't want to be a liability. I said it before. You want to be an asset. You want to be ready for anything. You know what I mean? You might have to be in a situation where you have to defend yourself, defend your family. Your kid might run out in the street. You need to sprint out and get them. You don't want to be dead, out of shape, pull a muscle, whatever it is. You want to be ready to go. So, hey, I appreciate you guys for watching. I appreciate you guys if you guys subscribe and you like the video. And am I perfect? No. Do I do exact perfect form? No. But I'm out here. I'm trying to get it. I'm trying to make gains in the gym and gains in life. And I want to help you guys do the same. So thanks for watching. Peace out.